Thank you for that report.
All right, let's continue this discussion. We want to welcome in former Executive Director of Iranian Americans for Liberty, Brian Lieb, as well as the Synod Chairman of the National Iranian Congress, Amir Fakhravar. Great to have you both with us. Brian, I'll start with you. So it appears the two sides remain far apart publicly in efforts to end the war, while President Trump says privately that the country admits that it's on the verge of total collapse. So which message do you think is closest to what's actually going on inside Iran?
Yeah, good morning to you guys. I think the reality of the situation is that the country as a whole, known as the Islamic Republic of Iran, is most certainly on the verge of collapse in a lot of different ways. I think it's very telling that the Iranian foreign minister was in Moscow just yesterday. I don't think that was really a message of Russia standing with Iran, but maybe more so the Iranians trying to find an off-ramp and trying to find new homes for what's left of the IRGC elite. So, yeah, I think that's true, Charlotte. I think the regime is definitely on the verge of collapse, and President Trump's peace through strength diplomacy here has really produced an amazing result.
Yeah, Amir, if we needed any proof of that, we've got the economic news coming out that the country's currency, the rial, hit a record low today of 1.8 million to $1. Do you think this collapse is imminent?
Oh, thank you for having me. Definitely, and it will be a lot worse than that. It's clear that the President Trump, as well as being a genius on economy and politics, he's a genius on war and warfare too. And he's a battle-tested president right now. The U.S. Army is a battle-tested army right now too, because for 2 decades, the world didn't see that. The China didn't see that. Maybe China forgot how powerful United States is. And China decided to use Iran as a proxy. When Axios said Iran is the situation in Iran is a new Cold War, no, it's not. It's exactly the continuation of the old Cold War, and President Trump is going to put the end on that one. And the only thing President Trump should just follow right now is to go, as he mentioned, 75% of Iranian, the Islamic Republic's military is gone. They should go and destroy the remaining 25%. And more than very important, the Israeli should kill Ahmed Vahidi. He is the originator of the Death to America chant. This guy should be killed immediately, and then probably you can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, that would be nice to see that light. Brian, we know that the administration is considering the latest peace proposal from Iran. The White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt had this to say. Take a listen.
The proposal was being discussed. I don't want to get ahead of the president or his national security team. What I will reiterate is that the president's red lines with respect to Iran have been made very, very clear, not just to the American public, but also to them as well.
So we know the Iranians' plan would reopen the Strait of Hormuz in exchange for a permanent ceasefire. Iran has a lot of plans here, Brian. I don't know if any of them come to fruition. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, this whole idea that the Iranians think that they're going to be able to continue to pursue a nuclear program is ludicrous. I mean, that's not going to happen. And President Trump has been very smart, I think, from the outset here, guys, to talk about how that is his ultimate red line, because he also knows that the Iranians, at the end of the day, are never going to give up their nuclear program. So I think what President Trump has said recently here in the last day or so about no more Mr. Nice Guy, I really think it's time for President Trump to fully take the gloves off. I don't think the Iranians have seen even 50% of the capability of our U.S. armed forces. And, you know, we saw what happened with Khomeini and with a lot of other IRGC officials and how they became martyrs. Well, I think what's left of the IRGC, let's give them their wish. Let's make them martyrs as well.
All right. Amir, Brian, great to see you guys this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.